Hello Taurus, welcome to your extra reading for the first half of June 2026. This is for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising. Let's take a look at your energy for the first part of June 2026 for Taurus Spirit. Whatever comes out really is what I'm just allowing. I'm completely allowing Spirit to guide this reading for my Taurians for the first half of June 2026. I've been meditating on your cards, so without further ado, let's get them laid down. I want to talk about you and the energy that is around you. Also want to take a look at what your goal is, what could be stopping you from achieving that goal, and what you will achieve this particular time period. Anything you should avoid, anything you should embrace. What could be helping or hindering at this moment? It could be other people that could show up in that particular spot, and also the potential outcome or advice. All right, so Taurus, first off, I want to thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments. Please do keep them coming, guys. Super important to keep my channel going here on YouTube, so I'd love it if you would support me in that way. I'm also offering channel memberships as well, so if you're interested in personal readings or getting the early access to the readings, that's the way to do it. You can click on the join button or look in the box below for more information. Oh, we have this card of being scared to fly. Now, of course, I always mention with this one that it could be very literal, and you could be scared of taking a particular flight, very literal energy. But for those of you who are not due to take a flight at this moment, the flight is it a flight of fancy, or is it something that you're serious about? Because I think if the will is there, if the determination is there, you're going to do it, Taurus. All right. Some of you could be sensing out the right timing, waiting for the right moment. Is this the right time for me to take this leap, to take this journey? Let's see where that one goes for you, Taurus. Actually, I'm going to put that up there. And let's get a spirit animal for you for the first half of June. For Taurus, please. Scared to fly. All right. The snow leopard. Well, for a lot of my Taurians, you've been very self-reliant for quite a long period of time. So when it comes to opening up to other people, you may be very called to go into it at the moment. It may be a fear around opening up, a fear of being vulnerable, because you want to make sure that you stay in this place of self-reliance, and it's a good place to be. On this card, the snow leopard, being strongly independent, perhaps solitary, not for all of you. Integrity is very important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans at this time. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So when it comes to fears, it could be something that is coming up intuitively for you to look at. So don't discount your intuition at the moment, because that sense of fear could be very reasonable fear. Say if you have something around you, an energy that's around you, and you're thinking, you know what, this just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like it's the right person, the right moment, the right thing, the right job, whatever it is. I think you'll know intuitively. So if you can tune out the distractions that are around you and really get to the core of how you're feeling about a certain thing or a certain person or a certain situation, I think that will give you the answer that you need. But let's push on here, Taurus, for the first 2 weeks of June. I've got you here as the Ace of Cups, so yeah, it's a beautiful healing energy. For a lot of you, you're focused on health at this time, getting lots of pure items into your body, foodstuffs, drinks, whatever it may be. You're looking at more of a holistic approach. Obviously, if you have some health issues, it's all about a balanced regime, balancing traditional science with doing what you feel is right for your body. So for a lot of my Taurians, the need for more water or more pure things is important at this time. For others of you, there's a pure heart here. Romance is important for you as well. I think that Taurus, romancing up your life here is certainly something that you're looking at, doing more romantic things. Water is very important, so you could be living near water, you could be spending some time near a body of water, big or small. Some of you could be on a boat, taking if you're lucky enough to take a cruise. Let's see. Some of you don't want to fly, you'd rather float. So some of you could be thinking, well, maybe I could take a boat to where I want to go. That's some practical advice for those of you who are literally... it's not that you're scared to fly, it's just that you could be sick of flying. You could be thinking, you know what, the way that the flights are going at this time, it's a very stressful kind of thing. You know, I remember when I first started traveling, and I'm a Sagittarius, guys, so I travel a lot. And when I first started traveling when I was very, very young, it was a totally different kind of energy. It was very calm, relaxed. There wasn't this tense kind of aggressive energy but that I sense in airports and on planes these days. Not so happy places to be. So for some of you, you're thinking, you know what, maybe if you've got a little bit of time or a little bit of time off here over the summer, you may be deciding to slow travel. That's for some of my Taurians out there. Around you is the Seven of Wands. Well, you have this energy of strength, which I think is good for you. There's a protective energy, maybe a little bit defensive. You could have your defenses up here, but I feel that it's reasonable. This is not an unreasonable situation. For a lot of my Taurians, you've been tested, your patience may have been tested. Again, I get that energy of aggression. Some of you are just sick of aggressive people just in general, especially if you work around customer service or you're working with people. You may find at this time that, you know what, God, where is the love? You know, you're looking at romance. You don't want to talk about... You're tired of talking about things like the economy, and you're tired of talking about all of the very serious matters that are going on in the world. I think that you're reclaiming your sense of self here and taking back your energy from people who want to engage you in matters or conversations that you're just not interested in at this time. I feel that you're in more of a moon energy. Highly perceptive, very intuitive when it comes to what's going on around you. And you're very perceptive at the moment when it comes to people and people's priorities, people's intentions around you as well. So trust your instincts at this time. Taurus, we have as your goal the Eight of Cups. Well, this is it's a journey. It's a long journey, but it's worth the reward. For a lot of you, if you've been worried about your health, I do feel that you're getting back on track with that, with this Eight of Cups, and thinking more about, you know what, the journey to happiness means for me being healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I think that's a great way to live your life, Taurus. It feels to me like you're moving away from feelings of lack or feelings like you're missing out on something, and instead tuning into what truly makes you happy. It could be a foundation. It could be a foundation of wealth. For a lot of you, you are turning your back on more emotional things at the moment and pursuing other things. You could be pursuing a hobby. You could be pursuing something in like coursework, something that you're curious about. So what whatever it was that you were previously interested in, it feels like you're turning your back on that and moving towards something else which will be more fulfilling for you. The challenge is you. You're coming up as the King of Pentacles, and in the challenge position here, it's you. So, yeah, I feel that you're challenging yourself to be your best self. Taurus, no matter whether you're male or female, makes no difference. This is a card of being at a very high level of vibration with your earth energy. Very powerful, actually, that King of Pentacles. So you're challenging yourself. That's the only way you progress. I think that when people challenge you, you push back, you become defensive. So when you challenge yourself, that's when you get things done. It's not when other people tell you, Taurus, you need to be doing this, or advising you in some way. No, it's by you challenging yourself to do the research, to get knowledgeable about what you need to know about a certain thing that you seem to be moving towards, whatever that is. I mean, it could be literally anything. Gaining a lot of knowledge and power when it comes to planting the seeds for your future. You've got some spiritual helpers around you as well, both here on the material plane and also in the spirit world. Lovely. What you will achieve here is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. For you, it's slowing down and taking care of what you need to take care of. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Let's see. I'm going to get a card from this deck. Slowing down. Memories. The rosemary. Some of you are cooking with herbs at the moment. We've got this rosemary energy. Rosemary is a great garnish. When we talk about rosemary, it's associated with Aphrodite, and we do have this very romantic energy here. So memories of romance could be affecting you at the moment. You may find yourself reminiscing. We've got this card of memories. It may come up at moments when, you're near water. It's a very watery kind of energy. It's healthy memories though. It's not toxic. In the past, there may have been some nightmarish scenarios that you've experienced when it comes to romance in the past. This is not that. This is positive energy. Yeah. It's also good luck, and it's interesting that we have that, because with this King of Pentacles, you'll see that in this corner there, I don't know if you can see, there's this little leprechaun little guy, and he's sprinkling seeds there. So I feel like luck's on your side here as well, Taurus, when it comes to moving on from a nightmarish scenario, things getting better for you, Taurus. Yeah, I like this energy. Putting memories to bed, I'm also getting an energy around whatever it was that you felt was not emotionally fulfilling. You're putting it in the rearview mirror. You are taking one last look at the situation and then deciding to plow forward. Love that. Yeah. You know, I think for you, Taurus, the trick here is to remember that this is not wasted energy. Whatever you've experienced, it's all led to you being able to move on stronger and wiser. Yeah, it's a reminder of how far you've come. So taking a long look back here may be a chance for you to pat yourself pat yourself on the back here, rather, and say, you know what, I have come a long way from the past. Yeah. Anything that is an old memory that is like nightmarish, haunts you, invades your thoughts, reminds you of darker times you'd rather forget, I would say with rosemary there is an energy here of purification, which will dislodge that heaviness, any kind of unpleasantness that's been hanging around. Yeah. Any kind of toxic vibes are being banished here. And you'll be looking back at how you once felt. But what I'm sensing here, Taurus, is rather than holding on to it as a toxic memory, you're releasing it so that you can move forward, and you're challenging yourself to do that. Wow, powerful energy there, guys. What you should avoid, we've got the devil. Well, yeah. Devil in reverse tells me that that's exactly whatever that devil was, whatever that thing was that you were carrying around that was holding you back from being your best self and focusing on the right things, the things that really truly make you happy. Whatever that was, you're really working hard on releasing that, especially if it comes to like codependency or something that you felt you needed to be happy, that you didn't really, it was causing more damage than it was causing you to be happy. Yeah, I think that you're walking towards the future with this very strong independent energy, and you know what, you're not afraid to be solitary. So if in the past you have thought, you know what, I'd rather be with anyone than be alone, I feel that that's changing. Yeah, whatever you settled for in the past, you're deciding, you know what, I'm not settling for that in the future. I'd rather walk alone at this stage in my life than be with someone just because. Yeah. What you should embrace here is the Fool. Yeah, I love that energy. Scared to fly. It's the right moment, guys. I just got that very clearly from Spirit. It is the right moment. The Fool is all about being ready to fly. And this is the energy that Spirit is asking you to embrace. And yeah, it does feel scary, especially if you're doing it alone. But new life is here. It's not coming, it's here. Yeah. And it's not about being told by another. I mean, I'm here telling you, but this is something that comes from you. That's why I feel that this is a little bit of an ironic reading, because it's like I feel like I'm telling you to do something which you would be defensive about. Try to ignore that. I mean, this is not me as a person, as Michelle, telling you this. I mean, I don't know you, so Spirit wants you to do this. So I guess you can ignore or be defensive about Spirit telling you this as well. It's up to you. I mean, you have free reign, autonomy over your life choices and decisions. So I get that when you're told to go by another, you get defensive. But when you know, right? And when you know, embrace that energy. When you know you're ready, do it, right? Yeah. For a lot of you, other people may have thought you were hanging on out of fear, but I just think that you needed a little bit more support under you. It could have been financial before you did this, and then you can go. For some of you, you've been waiting for the right lunar cycle. I'm very drawn to this moon energy here, sinking into the right time. You might have been I'm doing this actually around the time of the full moon in Sagittarius, so that may be of importance to you, finding the right time to take flight. And for a lot of you, you've been planning this step but you've been waiting for the moon, the energies, to support your movement forward. Yeah. The Eight of Wands in reverse tells me that you're not going to rush into anything. You know that good things do take time, and as a Taurian, you know that focus and strategy and planning is important, and taking things slowly can indeed be worthwhile. Rushing can create more drama, dilemmas. So I think that for you it's important to not rush. Yeah, especially if you're unsure. Okay, let's see. But definitely embrace this Fool energy. Yeah, I don't feel that you're scared at all here, Taurus. I just feel that you're waiting, sensing for the right time. Two of Wands, well, yeah, exactly. That's the portal, waiting for the right time to make your next move. Yeah, it's there. The energy is waiting for you. It's not going anywhere. This portal is not going to disappear. And we got the High Priestess coming up in the reverse. So yeah, it's all about, as I said right at the beginning of this reading, Taurus, all about you tapping in to your intuition when it comes to knowing. If somebody is around you telling you should do this, you should do that, I get you being retreat. Don't want to talk about it, but you know what you have to do, and you're going to do it at the right time here. Yeah, self-reliance. That's you here as this King of Pentacles, strongly independent. And of course, when we talk about doing the right thing, you want to make sure that you do it with integrity. That's important. So getting your ducks in a row, making sure that you do what's best for yourself and other people around you that could be affected by any decision that you could be making here, Taurus. And for some of you, keeping your cards very close to your chest here, cloaking yourself with invisibility and walking with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent protection with this beautiful... Let me show you that there so you can read that. Whoop. Whoa, there we go. Pause it if you have to, if I'm going too fast, guys. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's get some more cards for Taurus. I want to get an angel for you for the first part of June, from June 1st to 15th for Taurus. Cassiel. Card number 13, lucky for some. Cassiel. With this energy, it's a very serene energy, a very calm energy. So being able to quiet your mind, you may have a lot of people around you trying to say, do this, do this, do this, but quieting your mind, being in this more serene energy, finding a place of calm, quiet, shutting off the noise, will allow this healing energy to come into you. So let your thoughts dissolve and any painful thoughts fade with time, with distance. This is an energy here of comfort and finding peace. This is a very calm energy, a neutralizing energy. It's like neutralizing difficult thoughts or intrusive thoughts, negative thoughts. Yeah. Blessing you with calm serenity. This is the angel of Saturn, so for some of you, you've been in a very challenging period of your life, definitely. But this card provides a healing balm for sorrows and struggles, and it's here to provide respite from stress, worry, or even grief. Cassiel reminds you that you are not alone in your journey. Everybody has suffering in their life. Nobody escapes that. And this is something that you share with each of your ancestors, as well as all of your earthly friends and family. Do you look at others and see lives with no heartache? I hope that you don't. I hope that you don't. Because it doesn't matter what appearances may be, you never really know what's going on behind the masks, behind the scenes. You know, everybody experiences heartache, everybody experiences embarrassment, everyone has problems and worries. Yeah. Nobody has everything go right every day. That's a false energy. Yeah. If you're seeing perfection as something that comes or that others have and you don't, that is a false energy, Taurus. Yeah. You know, if you call on the energy of Casil, this spirit will come in to help you with intrusive thoughts about loneliness, especially. If you look back at problems that you've had in the past, as I said earlier, you know, looking back one last time before moving on, see how it's changed you, see how far you've come, see how your resilience through going through those experiences has led you to not be it hasn't destroyed you. You know, this is an energy of strength, moving on with strength, with calm serenity, not letting things destroy you, not letting things harm you. It's like you've built up a protective layer, a thicker skin, Taurus. Now, you may have faced great challenges, but you got through them. You emerged stronger, wiser. Things didn't unfold as smoothly as perhaps you wanted it to, but you survived. And now is your chance to thrive. So close your eyes, call on Casil, and feel its neutralizing quality. Yeah. It's an energy of being able to tap into your intuition. So if you're feeling cut off from that, I would say go out into the silent night, look up at the night sky, breathe in that inner stillness. Go anywhere where there is a lack of intrusion around you. You know, no bright lights, no loud noises, no phones, and really feel the stillness there. Breathe it in throughout your body and allow this reconnection with spirit again. Yeah, for some of you, you've drowned out some really harsh memories, but it's something that you can't switch on and off. Spirit is saying it needs to be incorporated as something that doesn't cause you pain and doesn't cause you to fear and doesn't cause you to feel scared or vulnerable. Rather, it's about transforming that energy of the pain of the past into something that gives you strength. Yeah, seeing how far you've come, seeing what you've survived, seeing what you can overcome will just allow you to overcome what you are scared to do at this moment, Taurus. So pat yourself on the back, congratulate yourself with how far you've come. Definitely. Now let's see, any other messages here? I want to get some advice, please, for Taurus for the first half of June. For Taurus, please. Okay. Trust. Trust that you were born a creative being and have never stopped being one. Obstacles. Don't dwell on how you're going to surmount the obstacles presently in your way. Okay. Yeah. I feel that you can overcome any obstacle at this time by being in this Fool energy. By trusting, by preparing. Luck comes most often to the person and the place where preparation, opportunity, and skill meet. Yeah, that's what I see in this King of Pentacles. Preparation, opportunity, and skill. You're highly skilled. And with this little guy here, there's a little bit of luck being spread your way as well. A little bit of magic fairy dust there all over this reading. Taurus, love it. Change, yeah. Doing things in different ways. Well, it's coming up. Change is on the horizon. And you may have feared change. We all do. But you know what? You're going to be able to move on here. And if you have some really pleasant memories that you're leaving behind, you know, you take those with you. Yeah. It's for some of you, there's a very sweet energy as well. That is, it could be, yeah, it feels like a very sweet energy. I feel it's coming from you, not from outside. Yeah. Let's see. Any messages here, please, for Taurus? Luck is on your side. Yep. New moon in Sagittarius. New energy after this full moon. I feel that June's going to be a pretty lucky month for you guys. And let's get one more card here for... Actually, I lie. I'm going to get 2 cards. One from this deck for Taurus. Heart healing. Love that. Beautiful heart chakra energy. Healing of the heart. Anything else here for Taurus? If I ask you, who are you? You answer, I am the one who sees. For back in here somewhere I look out, and I am aware of the events, thoughts, and emotions that pass before me. I am going to leave you with that message, guys, and wish you all the very best, Taurus. If you'd like a personal reading, of course, you can reach out to me. Email gypsyinsights@gmail.com. You can also join my channel for personal readings and early access to the readings. You can click on the join button or look in the box below for the link. And, of course, guys, as always, I wish you the very best in this month and beyond. And if you wouldn't mind pressing that thumbs up button, dropping me a comment down below, it really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the readings. And of course, like, share, subscribe, do all those wonderful things. Thank you so much, guys. Please do take care, Taurus, and bye for now.